Hey everyone, from the south of London, I'm in the neighborhood called Herne Hill. I'm meeting up with Giovanna Ryan. Giovanna was on MasterChef. She is an incredible cook, and we're gonna go to a market, get some food, and then go to her place and cook it. Sounds like an amazing day in London, right? Let's go.
We're gonna get some ingredients and we're gonna go back to mine and make some delicious lunch.
I get messages all the time about tips and tricks for throwing a stress-free dinner party. After watching this video, you will have a blueprint to follow. So come with us.
Come on, time to go. We're gonna do like quite a rich beef ragu with loads of tomato and herbs. If you have not much time, which we don't have, you can do it in a pressure cooker. My pressure cooker lives on top of my fridge.
So what do you say to people who are intimidated by using pressure cookers?
It's really not difficult. All you have to know is that you do not take the lid off when there's pressure on it. You want the meat to be ideally at room temperature. You should always brown the meat before you start slow cooking it because it seals it all in, it keeps all the flavour in, it keeps all the moisture in, and it just tastes better.
While the meat browns, she roughly chops up her aromatic vegetables: carrots, onion, fennel. Once browned, she removes the beef shin and deglazes the pot with a bit of brandy.
You can also do that with red wine, any sort of any liquor. Quiet.
I love how you treat your kitchen appliances like they're kind of like a pet that sometimes misbehaves.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then in go the veggies, including tomatoes and tomato paste.
It doesn't really need to cook out that much. The vegetables are just to flavour the sauce, really. So I put in a load of beef stock. This is frozen beef stock. You can just get it from your butcher. But if you're not doing it in a pressure cooker, if you're doing it slowly, you can just ask your butcher for a couple of bones, and that'll have exactly the same effect. Really, the stock makes a huge difference. So getting a good beef stock or getting some bones will make it better than just putting in an OXO cube. Sorry, OXO.
You guys hear that? Quality stock is important.
Let's get this guy in.
Add the beef shin back to the pressure cooker.
And then it won't start to build up pressure until it boils. So you've got to wait till it boils, and then you'll see this little thing pop up. So while the ragu is cooking, which takes about 45 minutes in a pressure cooker, we're going to make the pasta, because the pasta has to rest for about 30 minutes. So that's quite good timing.
Good timing is key to a stress-free dinner party.
I've got about 300 grams of flour in here, so I'm going for 3 eggs.
Giovanna's ratio is always 1 egg per 100 grams of flour.
So if you find you need a bit more water, just wet your hands. Don't pour it in and knead. Then we knead for quite some time. It takes about 10 minutes. It doesn't need to go in the fridge. It's fine just like this. We'll keep that because we need that later.
All right, pressure cooker on for...
Ideally an hour, but 45 minutes will do as well if you can't be bothered to wait that long.
We can't be bothered.
We can't be bothered.
My British accent is so bad.
My American accent's pretty terrible.
While we wait for the ragu and the dough, let's start on the peach salad.
With these, because we're going to grill them, if they're in any way soft like that, they're not going to work, so I'm going to eat it.
How did you get into food?
So my family are real eaters. And they love cooking as well. Like my Italian grandma is like a complete fiend in the kitchen, and she taught me loads. So that's where it came from. And then I think being good at cooking isn't about having the skill, it's about caring about it and having the energy to do it a lot, and then you get better at it, rather than it being like a sort of innate thing.
I love that. I think it's so true. Hear that? Cooking is not an innate skill. The more you do it, the better you get. It's that easy. And I'll cheers to that. Back to the pasta. Let's make the tagliatelle.
Quando ti ho visto la prima volta, già sentivo che eri mio. Tutto quello che sognavo, meraviglia del mondo, così bello, quel tuo sguardo intrigante.
And our ragu is about ready.
I'm gonna get the beef out. Might not all come out in one piece, because basically we're gonna blend this all up.
So blend the veggies after you've removed the beef.
Should we grill some peaches?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a very Julia Child-esque approach to cooking.
What,
that I really enjoy. You don't take yourself too seriously in the kitchen.
Oh no, can't do that. No time for that.
She's right. There's no time for taking yourself seriously in the kitchen. She's putting peaches on fresh radicchio with burrata and a bit of marjoram and olive oil. And she and I are going to enjoy our first course in her lovely backyard. And then ragu! So why is beef shin the cut we're using for this? To answer this question, enter Marcus.
So this is my fiance Marcus.
Hello.
Hi Marcus! He's a butcher.
So Marcus, why beef shin?
It's got gelatinous layers running through it that break down when you slow cook it, which give a really good richness to the sauce. It breaks down the meat so it's nice and tender, and there's a lot of flavour in there because the muscle's been used quite a lot as well.
I'm convinced. Let's cook up this pasta. Then we add it to the ragu, and presto! Time to eat. A little Parmesan on top, and wow! Made from scratch, and she didn't break her back doing it. What's more, we had fun. And Giovanna, tell them what not to forget.
Keep it quirky.
Yeah, do it. To show just how long it is.
It's very long.
I'm gonna do it the gross way. Ready?
It's still going.